Oh, welcome back to the Back Big Pat Corner. Here we are with The Runaway, the sequel to Servan. And it might go something like this. I'll he tell you afore about marryin, and how the notion came into his head. He was living in dirt that was damdable, and was cursined, making tea and white bread. He was puddlin at shorts in a bucket, and baffled and serving the fowl. One night with his toes in the ashes, he rued, now he did by his soul. Well, Sarah, yous have heard about her, but yous didn't hear nearly the half. She was a well-doing, pleasant wee woman, but her dad Robert was a terrible lad. Well, boys, when he mentioned the fortune, you'd have thought when the argument was that her dad hadn't the nails to scratch with, for he was as mean out as they made out, so he was. Yeah, he was as mean as they made out, so he was. Well, he cooled in the skin he got hot in, and he got left to take the crooked old coult. No fault to the oldest daughter he left her, but he found he was still in a hout. Yeah, he found he was still in a hout. Sure, the bread that he baked was like concrete, and the butter he made he couldn't sit. That the man that can eat his own butter, well, there's nothing that man couldn't eat. And he'd a litter of pigs to sit up with. Aye, and pigs are like Christians, man dear. He thought they were striving to tell him that he was lost for a woman, you hear. Well, calves died on him too in the springtime, and the cattle got foundered in rain. Hens tucked other took a disorder, and then his heart it warmed to Sarah again. Yeah, and his heart it warmed to Sarah again. So he went again, and if wee Robert was hasty, Sarah was as nice as could be. She'd do well now, for who would she get? A different the one if she didn't get him. But her da still had like a coldness, and not one word of welcome did he drop. And he never said what he would give her. He was doting, she said he was sapped. Yeah, he was doting, she said he was sapped. Well, he got full at the June fair that summer, so he rid home and he met Sarah, and the turf was nearly ready for clamping, and the woman could give a good hand. Says he, will you come for a halfin'? You'll not will then listen to this. Your harping and gazebo, your father, he'll neither say aye nor yes. No, he'll neither say aye nor yes. So says he, I'll not stand it no longer. You can take me or leave me but mine. Here's the old colt that'll take ya, aye, in the saddle with ya and your bags behind. Yeah, in the saddle with ya and your bags behind. Come on now, we're standing there forever. Come on now, quit scratching your chin. It's a runway, that's what we make it, till Tamson's up there in Cloughlin. Yeah, till Tamson's up there in Cloughlin. Well, sure he knowed she was come, sure he knowed it. Yeah, boys, well, she just made a bout. Got an old shawl and whooshed it around her, and her straight legs behind on the coult. Yeah, and her straight legs behind her on the coult. Aye, straight legs, for that's the way women be's riding the horses all now. But aye, it was an odd looking runway, for the crooked old colt he walked like a cow. Yeah, for the crooked old colt he walked like a cow. Well, old Tamson was glad for to see them, aye, and decent, and he did what was right. He sent for some drink and the neighbours, and the dancing until the whole night. Yeah, the dancing until the whole night. Well, they got drunk and fell to the fighting, and by a soul old John's very tough. 'Twas prime how he leathered all round him, and him just as full as a shot. Yeah, and him just as full as a shot. Well, big Jim catched a hout off his whiskers, and says he, aye, you can try yourself, Jim, with your bowl Sarah and with a pot stick. Well, she soon left her trademark on him. Yeah, she soon left her trademark on him. Why, yeah, unsignified ghost, said his mother, and with that, just before you could wink, she catch Sarah Ann by the throttle and wambled her right into the sink. Yeah, and wambled her right into the sink. Well, when women get wicked, they're a terror. Aye, nah, and you'd not interfere if you're wise, for 10 townlands wouldn't settle the board the 2 women could rise. Aye, yeah, the board the 2 women could rise. And it was nearly like that up in Tamson's, for they fought from the fire to the door, and they fought, if you could say it was fighting, for they fell in a heap on the floor. Yeah, for they fell in a heap on the floor. Then they all got great again afore morning. They was friends there together, you see. Old Tamson yelled, we're away just after the breakfast, and they started for old Robert's all 3. Yeah, and they started for old Robert's all 3. But they never thought what they were in for. No, and they drove the car up at a trot. The welcome was sharp, it was a pitchfork, and that was all the welcome they got. Yeah, that was all the welcome they got. Well, boys, you never seen such a handling. They were thunderstruck watching the brawl, and her old dad limped out with a pitchfork, and his friends making hands for the girl. Well, they dragged her right out o'er the tailboard, and she's screaming, but you daren't interfere. They tripped her up, almighty father, and they tripped her right into the chair. Yeah, and they tripped her right into the chair. Well, the ghost of wee Robert was a terror. Veins frizzed like cords in his skull. How dare you, how dare you, how dare you? I'll take you to court, so I will. Yeah, I'll take you to court, so I will. Well, he miscalled him many bad names of our turfmen, and all every year heard he went through. Says he till her da, like you're gone to the bad, I'm as good just as she is or you. Yeah, I'm as good just as she is or you. Says he, me old boy, you're as arrogant as a pig that was let loose in the fair. Then out Tamson broke in and he told him that he couldn't catch goats to a bear. No, that he couldn't catch goats to a bear. Well, boys, he was frothing with anger, and spittles flew from him out of perch. Good was the argument, they were done for, so they just had to leave him and march. Yeah, nah, good was the argument, they were done for, so they just had to leave him and march. Well, he went home and sat down in his kitchen, and had a notion he'd go fix it right now. So he risen, went back up again to old Tamson's. Yeah, he was putting a ring in a sow. Says he gave a 5 nagging bottle, put a coat on you, John, it's like rain. Us two go up to Long Francie's, and we'll tell him that I'll take Liazza Jane. Yeah, and I'll tell him that I'll take Liazza Jane. Says Tamson, you've no call to be hasty. Says he, aye, indeed I have called. For when the marryin gets biz through the country, sure I'll not get a woman at all. Yeah, I'll not get a woman at all. Says Tamson, Liazza Jane, now who would she be? She's a fat one, says he, she can plough. By my soul, said old Tamson, that's a terror, but no matter, I'll go with you now. Yeah, but no matter, I'll go with you now. Jippers, that's how he got his wee woman. Aye, and they settled it quick, so they did. He was content and she was a civil wee creature, and she was quiet and did what she's bid. Yeah, and she was quiet and did what she bid. 'Twas a good thing she wasn't hard to keep either, for when times wasn't good on the land, she was young and very settled and more too. She could work in the bout like a man. Yeah, she could work in the bout like a man. And she had no black pangs in her either. There was no harm in her no more than a hen. And if she never took one or two halfpence, she'd never get up on her end. Nah, she'd never get up on her end. Sarah now she could handle a potstick, and if that's any offence to say what he meant, but taking one thing with the other, he was thankful and pleased that he picked Liazza Jane. Yeah, he was thankful and pleased that he picked